Welcome to Eich 101. I'm Lucas.
Let's hear about what Mr. Boljon has to say about this year.
Hello, and I'm Mr. Boljon, and welcome to Warranty Eich Middle School. If you don't know already, Warranty Eich is now officially an International Baccalaureate IB Middle School, and we're the first one in all Placer County to get that designation. So what does that mean for you as a sixth grader or an incoming student here new to Eich? Well, that means two things. First of all, you're guaranteed and you're required to take a foreign language, which right now it's Spanish. And we have levels 1, 2, and 3 in Spanish, and those are high school level Spanish classes. Well, what's cool about that is that if you take a Spanish 1, 2, or 3 here, you don't have to take those when you get to high school, and you can move on to levels 4, 5, and 6. So you're ahead of the game already here at Warranty Eich. And finally, you get the visual performing arts here. So all those schools that have been taking away the visual performing arts, you get them back here at Eich. And I know Mr. Larson will be explaining those a little more later in this video. So thank you very much, everyone, and welcome to Warranty Eich Middle School.
I think being an IB student gives you more ways to approach challenges you may have later on in life.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Well, anyways, let's learn about the 6th grade core classes from Mrs. Gomez.
So at Eich Middle School, we have what we call core classes, and you will either get a teacher for math science and another teacher for language arts, social studies. And what happens is your math science teacher will switch with your language arts, social studies teacher, and you'll stay together with your same class group of kids together as a block. And so every single 6th grader will start in the morning, first and second period, with either their math science teacher or their language arts, social studies teacher, and then later on you'll switch together as a class.
Planners will have the same design as this. Just, although it won't be saying this, you will have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to fill in your planners. You'll have your 7 classes. The 4 main cores are already written there. You will have to fill in the rest. Now, you also have announcements? No. It says Saturday and Sunday instead. Enjoy your planners.
Hey Wildcats, here's how you use your planners. To keep yourself organized, update your planner with weekly events.
Let's go learn about we, SSR, and 4th period.
We is during the Thursday block schedule. Students go to a classroom activity depending if the student is blue, yellow, or gold. Grades are checked every 3 weeks to be marked in planner. If you are blue, you have 3 grades under 60% and can only go to blue study hall. Yellow, you have 1 grade under 70% yellow study hall. And gold, you have all grades above 70%. You can go anywhere.
SSR is a time right before we begins where you have 20 minutes of reading. You are to read silently, and it can be any book that you either get from the library or bring from home.
Let's go see about the VAPA classes and meal.
Hi, my name is Mr. Larson, and I'm a 6th grade math and science teacher as well as the ballroom dance teacher here at Eich. I'm also in charge of the VAPA department. VAPA is the Visual and Performing Arts department. You will have a visual art or a performing art while you are here at Eich. It'll be built into your schedule on a daily basis. And most sixth graders will be on the wheel, and what that means is that you'll have one class for the entire trimester, and then the next trimester you'll have a totally separate class with a totally separate teacher. And then the third trimester you'll have a third different class with a third different teacher. So you'll have a chance to sort of explore all the different things that we have to offer here at Eich.
When you're in sixth grade, you take the wheel. The wheel classes are art, ballroom, dance, comm tech, and drama.
At Eich, all students take Spanish for 3 years. Let's learn about the Spanish program.
Now here's Ms. Delorco teaching us about the Spanish program.
Welcome to our Spanish classes at Eich. You're so lucky that you get to take Spanish all 3 years here at Eich. Very few middle school students get to do that. So when you're ready to go to high school, you're going to be at a much higher level than all the other students and get really advanced in Spanish. So you're also lucky because the way that we teach Spanish at Eich is unlike any other school. We don't use boring textbooks or worksheets. We learn Spanish through stories. So you're going to get to help create stories, listen to stories. We have actors that dress up, and all of that's going to be in Spanish. We speak mostly in Spanish.
So what I like about getting the privilege to learn Spanish in sixth grade is that it'll be easier for me to get a job when I'm older, and I'll be able to communicate with more people. And also when I'm in high school, I'll be ahead of more people too.
Let's learn about PE. Let's go see what's going on in PE.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Basil, and I'm one of the PE teachers here at Eich. And we're excited to have you join us next year. I have a couple of things to tell you about our locker rooms. We have 2 locker rooms, one locker room for the boys, obviously, one for the girls. When you come into the locker room, you'll be given a lock. You don't need to bring your own locker from home. We will give you a lock and a locker. Every student gets their very own lockers, and that's about it. Locker rooms are pretty fun. We dress down every day to go to PE. We give you about 5 minutes at the beginning to get into your PE clothes, and we give you about 5 at the end to get back into your regular clothes and lock everything up. We'll go over that more when you get here, but we look forward to having you next year. So have a great summer. See ya.
In PE, you're going to be running a mile, a mile and a half, and a 2 mile. Also, you're going to be playing some fun sports, such as badminton, soccer, ultimate frisbee, kickball, basketball, and volleyball.
Here are the before school rules.
Hi, here at Eich, our students are allowed on the campus at 8:45. And they can come in and they can park their bikes. We have a rack on both this campus and our main campus, and they can lock up their bikes and their skateboards and scooters and the locks we have there. And if they do need a lock, we prefer them to have their own lock, but if they need a lock, they can borrow one from us. And as far as the hallways are concerned, we need to keep those hallways clear until after 8:45, then everyone can move freely across the campus.
If you arrive at school early, please do not destroy school property. Citations and referrals will begin.
The yard duties at Eich are very strict. Let's take a look at the lunchtime rules. Oh yeah.
Hey Wildcat, so sixth graders can eat lunch in the multi-purpose room. Alright, so sixth graders put their backpacks outside the lunchroom. There are multiple options for buying lunch you want in the cafeteria. And then the last 15 minutes of lunch are for going outside and playing on the field. You can check out balls from the lunch duty. At lunch, you can go to the field by the gym, but not by the field in the amphitheater. You can go in the amphitheater in the blacktop. And then when the whistle blows, that signals that lunch is over and you must go to your next.
At Eich, we have many important rules. Well, let's find out what the most important rules are.
There's always a lot of rules at school.
Let's talk about some of the most important ones.
Hi, I'm Brandon Beadle, Assistant Principal at Warren T. Eich Middle School, and I'm here to talk to you about the 3 rules that we have at our school. The 3 rules that you'll see posted throughout our campus on posters and in other areas are safe, respectful, and responsible. So everything that you guys are doing with your behavior can kind of fall into these 3 areas here of being safe, respectful, and responsible. So
So if you're running around campus or jumping off tables or throwing things, it's going to be a violation of one of these rules. If you violate these rules, you're going to be issued a citation for minor offenses. If it's a major offense, you're going to be issued a disciplinary referral. We're also going to reward students for making good decisions by using the cat paws, okay? And those are tickets that students receive when they're making good decisions and following our rules, because we want to reward students when they make good decisions. So these are our 3 rules that we have at Warren T. Eich Middle School. Pretty simple, safe, respectful, and responsible. You probably learned these when you were in kindergarten. Thank you so much.
Your phones must be off and put in your backpack during the school day. However, if instructed otherwise by a teacher or a staff member, you may use your phone for school purposes only.
When you are on the healing side, or in PE, you will hear a 5-minute bell. This bell does not excuse you. Let's find out what this bell really means.
Here at Eich, we have a 5-minute bell.
The shower bell is 5 minutes before your class ends, and if you're in PE, you have 5 minutes to change and get to your next class. And if you're coming from the 6th grade side to the 8th grade side, or vice versa, you get 2 extra minutes to get into class.
Hi, 6th grade students. Welcome to Eich Middle School. I'm Holly Breer, and I'm a 6th grade language arts and social studies teacher. I'm here to inform you about the 5-minute bell. The 5-minute bell will ring, and it gives you a warning that class will be ending in 5 minutes. If you're at PE, that is your shower bell. When the final bell rings of your class period, 6th grade students, if you were traveling across campus, you would have 2 extra minutes to get to your class. I hope this helps.
Let's learn about our IB program here at Eich Middle School.
Now let's hear from our Vice Principal, Mr. Beadle, on what he has to say about merit.
So everyone starts off the beginning of the school year as a new student with 100 merits. Your merits do carry over from the previous year if you're a 7th or 8th grade student. You lose merits for breaking the school rules. So if you're issued a citation, you'll lose 2 merits. If you're issued a referral for a major offense, you'll lose 5 merits. You're usually assigned after-school detention also for getting a citation or a referral. Now, how do you earn your merits back? You do work service. So students who are working at lunch, they earn 1 merit a day. You can also work before or after school. So you can work before school Monday through Friday. You can work with our morning custodian, or you can work with a staff member between 8 and 8:45. You'll earn 2 merits. If you do a good job, you'll earn 3 merits. You can work after school Tuesdays through Fridays, and you work with the custodian, or you can work with the teacher. Please set it up with the teacher in advance. And you work from 3:15 to 4 o'clock, and you earn 2 merits. If you do a good job, you will actually earn 3 merits. Okay, so that's how you can earn your merits back. Students who are getting close to probation, probation is 85 merits. Students who are getting close to probation, I will usually call you up to my office and talk to you and say, hey, you're at 87 merits right now. You may want to do some work service as a voluntary basis. Those who fall below 85 merits, I will call you into my office. We send a letter home to your parents, letting them know that we're concerned about your behavior, and you will be required to earn your merits back up to 100 at that point. So that means it's a little bit more work for you, okay? So you really kind of got to watch your merits, okay? So that's how the merit system works here at Warren T. Eich Middle School.
Now let's hear an example from a student on how you can get a citation. You can get a citation if you break the school policy. For example, if the teacher says that your shorts are too short, and that's against the dress code policy, and if you don't change into your PE clothes, you will get a citation.
These are the IB traits of Eich. Safe. Respectful. Responsible. Now we have the IB traits. We have reflective. The next one we have open-minded. For the next one we have risk takers. Now we have knowledgeable. Now communicators. Now we have principals. Now we have thinkers. Next is inquirers. Now we have balanced. And last but not least, caring.
Let's learn about the grade program here at Eich.
Let's see what Mrs. Valerga has to say about checking gradebook.
It's important to check that gradebook quite often, especially when you've had large assignments given by teachers or after a test. A rule of thumb is every Sunday night because teachers work a lot over the weekend.
Here at Eich, you get Wildcat Ways by being responsible. Okay, you're also gonna need to be respectful, and last but not least, in order to get a Wildcat Way, you're gonna have to be safe.
Mrs. Spangler is a 7th grade science teacher here at Eich. Let's see what she says about the Wildcat Way.
To be safe, respectful, and responsible is to use some common sense, be polite towards others, use your manners, do what you know is right, and take care of what you need to take care of. When students receive a Wildcat Way from a staff member, they can do a couple things. First, right off the bat, everyone who receives one gets an instant reward. They can use it as a front of the line pass for lunch or a front of the line pass for week. Once they use that, then either the teacher or the student can turn it into the bucket in the main office. Once a week, names get drawn out of that bucket for a raffle, and then those names, whether they're drawn or not, all go into a monthly bucket, and once a month names are drawn from that bucket as well. So earn those Wildcat Ways, and don't forget to turn them in for a raffle for future rewards.
Being cool for the Wildcat Way is really fun because you can get a bunch of different other things that can lead to really cool things during the day. And a Wildcat Way looks like this. They'll put your grade number and they'll put the teacher who gave it to you and the reason why you got it, and it'll respond to these three: safe, respectful, and responsible.
We have many different schedules here tonight. Let's learn about them.
Here's some information about the main campus.
When you turn things into the office, you turn them into Miss Vergara in the front desk. Now here's Miss Vergara explaining our 3-minute passing period.
Hey 6th graders, here at Eich, when you're switching classes, you have 3 minutes. After that second bell, you have an additional 3 minutes before you're considered tardy. So hurry up in between classes and don't be late.
Let's learn about the Eich office from Mrs. Desimore.
This first couple days of school, you'll have your schedule, and if you happen to lose your schedule, you can come up and see me, and I will print another one out for you. And if you're lost, you can obviously ask a teacher, and they can help send you in the right direction, but you can always come to the office, and we will give you a map if you don't have a map, or we can actually walk you there this first couple of days if you're unsure of where to go. The other reason you would come to the office is if you ever need to use the phone. So we have a student phone you can use when you come up, and you can use the phone to call.
Here at Eich, we have many important areas that you need to be aware of. Let's take a look at what they are.
Students eat lunch.
The students eat lunch in the Ewing cafeteria by the basketball.
What kind of teachers are on the E-Wing?
They're mostly 6th grade teachers, but some of them are 7th and 8th grade teachers.
What do the 6th grade students do after lunch?
After they are done eating lunch and they're excused, they go to play near the basketball courts on the E-Wing.
I'm the campus monitor. I'm Mr. Lott. Let's see, I'm pretty much everywhere on the campus. Generally over on the E-Wing a lot with 6th graders, but I'll make my way over here to the 7th, 8th grade side. Early in the morning, in the afternoons after school, and generally just walking through the halls during the day. Just making sure all the kids are doing what they're supposed to, making sure they're safe, making sure they're getting to class on time. Quite a few things. If there's some injured kids, I have a golf cart and I'll help them across because it is quite a distance between the E-Wing and the...
Let's take a tour around the Eich campus.
So I'll be showing you some important locations around campus that are good to remember. So right here we have the parking lot, which is where you will come into school. Then we have the administrative office building right here on your side. Then we have restrooms located down here and over here, so those will be easy access during class or passing period. Then you have the multi-purpose or your cafeteria that you can go to eat lunch and you'll do some activities in there. Then if you go across campus, you have the library located right over here. Then you have the main office, which is right there where your parents can check you in and out of school. Then you have restrooms located here and here to the sides of the office, and also a restroom located over here. Then you have bathrooms here by your locker rooms, which is over here where you'll change for PE, and you'll go into PE in the gym located on the 7th and 8th grade side. Thank you.
At Eich, there's this special program called Campus Life. Happens after every Monday. Let's learn just a little more about it.
How fun is campus life?
It's really fun because it's a place where you can just hang out with your friends and eat and just talk.
What is campus life about?
Campus life is just like a place where you go after school and they have like lemonade and you can just hang out with your friends. And like later on they have like a bunch of games that you can play, so it's just like a place where you can relax.
Cool.
My name is Michael Chase, and I am the director of Campus Life at Eich Middle School. I wanted to give you a little bit about what Campus Life is all about. So what we do here is basically teach people confidence, character, and responsibility while having a good time. So we have after-school programs every Monday. We have a breakfast club where we serve kids pancakes every Friday morning. Then we also do sometimes something called Guys and Fries, where we go to McDonald's, we hang out, we talk about life issues. So that's part of what we do at Campus Life. We also do an open door down the street where we just hang out and have a good time, play some sports. And then we have a summer camp. We have summer camp every summer in Santa Cruz. And we also do something called Point Break, which is an anti-bullying day for 7th grade students. We do this every year. So that's basically what Campus Life is all about.
Here are the 6th grade sports with Mr. Medea. What sports are available for 6th graders?
For all the seasons, in the fall we have cross country, which is available for 6th graders. In the winter we have wrestling, and for the spring we have track. And all those sports are non-cut sports. So all they have to do is come out and be part of the team, keep their grades up, and they're able to participate in that.
What sport did you like to do in 6th grade?
I like to do track because it was fun to do with all my friends, and it wasn't a tryout sport, so
These 6th graders take a trip to a line presence every year. Here's Mr. Padilla with more information.
Hello, this is Mr. Padilla. I teach 6th grade language arts and social studies here at Eich, and we're here to get you excited about science camp. Some of the most exciting things are the challenge activities like the vertical playpen or the zip lines. Also the night hike is a lot of fun. We hope to see you there. My personal favorite things about science camp would probably be watching kids do the challenge activities and seeing them succeed, and also the food. Love the food.
My favorite part about science camp was the zip line because it was really fun.
In 6th grade, you really need to be organized. If you're not, you're going to be all over since you have 5 teachers, 7 classes. It's going to be rough coming from one class all day. So make sure you're organized.
Oh, it's right here. If only I was more organized.
Hi, I'm Miss Divelbiss, and I'm going to talk to you about being organized in 6th grade. You're going to have 2 core teachers. One of them will teach a math class and a science class together. And for your math class, you're going to want to have a notebook that has a folder in the front to keep all of your homework and stamp sheet. In your language arts and social studies class, you'll also need notebooks for those separately as well. One of the most important things for 6th graders is making sure that they have their planner with them all of the time and write down their assignments during the week, and that's also where we mark what color you are for we every Thursday. And the last thing to be organized as a 6th grader, you should have some kind of carrying case for your supplies because you're going to need a whiteboard marker every day and a glue stick and always a pencil.
Are you organized?
No.
How's that affecting you?
Well, you see, I can never find any of my papers, so I can never turn in homework.
Oh. How's your grades affected?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty much failing some classes.
How to keep your teacher happy. It's simple. Listen up.
What do you do to keep your teachers happy?
I keep my teachers happy by just telling them jokes and getting them to laugh.
I like to make teachers laugh. I just say random things. I don't really know what I'm saying. Sometimes I think I speak gibberish, but I don't.
Hi, this is Mr. Benedict. What students can do to be successful in teachers' classes is to behave, do your work, pay attention, and ask great questions.
Well, looks like first period's coming to an end. Yay! Time for second period. Let's learn about the schedules held here tonight.
When you first get your schedule, you will see student. That is where your name will be. Next, you see the title grade. You should see a 6 because you are in 6th grade. After that, you will see gender and track. And right next to that, you will see advisor. Your advisor is your homeroom teacher. On this schedule, it happens to be Mr. Klingensmith. Down below, you will see course title. And this is all the classes that you will be taking. Next to course title, you will see the title period, which shows which period you will be taking each class. Next, you will find term. This shows how long you will be taking a class. YR means you will be taking the class for the full year, and either T1, T2, or T3 will be shown, meaning you will be taking that course for only one trimester. You will then see room, which tells you what room each class is held in. Finally, you will see teacher. Under teacher, you see what teacher you have for each class.
Let's learn about the rallies and spirit days here at Eich.
A rally is an opportunity for all students not on probation to get out of class and to get pumped up. We do many things at rallies, such as have friendly grade level competitions, play games, and have fun. In order to win a rally, you must earn the greatest amount of points. You can earn points by winning games and having a lot of spirit.
And some helpful hints to win rallies. Make sure that you wear your class colors, which are yellow. Make sure that you keep it within the dress code. Get pumped up, get hyped. Also make posters, get your teachers involved. And lastly, be as loud as you can.
Thanks for watching our Welcome to Eich broadcast. We hope that this answered some questions.